You are received by the speaker, you sign the visitor's book, you are ushered into the chambers, you sat in your seat correctly, and the speaker invited you to address the county assembly. As soon as you had begun delivering your state of county address, there was a walkout by the members of county assembly. Was there any MCA left in the chamber that alerted the speaker that there was no quorum in the house?
No MCAs.
So the speaker, so are you telling this evening that the speaker on his motion noticed there was no quorum and adjourned the house?
He noticed in his own capacity that there was no quorum and adjourned the house.
Thank you very much. If I was there yesterday, the council for the county assembly had some questions to answer. Thank you.
Chair, one more. Thank you. Before I give you, I saw the light of Okech. Okay, let's just sum it up. Thank you, so that we get this.
I just wanted to check with you, Chair, whether these were final remarks, and in that case I can proceed. If you're still interrogating the witness, then I'll wait for me to make my final remarks.
I forgot in my line of thoughts just one question to the governor. Your Excellency, this committee is going to give recommendations, and they can go either way. What if, I want to hear your thoughts, because I said here yesterday, I think it was yesterday or in the morning, that from what I have seen here, the problem is more egocentric than constitutional crisis in the county. What if this Senate was to propose that the President invokes Article 192 of the Constitution that says the President can dissolve a county government if a commission of inquiry has been formed to investigate? But if this committee was, the Senate was to propose that, because it seems that nobody wants to work with the other, what would be your comment?
Thank you, Honorable Senator. I think, to me, it would be unfair to me, because it is barely 3 months that I've been in the office. It is good to give some issues time. There's a saying that says, time heals. Maybe we are in the process of, or we are in the teething problem, whereby the governor and the MCAs, because during my campaigns, I was doing it all alone. I've never had a chance to mingle with the MCAs, not any one of them. We just met after elections. And I thought it was good for us, at least to have time together, work together, and see if these problems will be healed by time, if not mediation. But from my side, I'm ready. And I have been doing so from the word go, trying to bring them on board, including appealing to the President of the Republic of Kenya to try and unite us. That shows the willingness to work with them. Thank you, Honorable Senator.
Chair, just...
1 minute, members. Let me ask my 2 questions, then we shall make a decision on how to use time. We need to sort out some issues so that I can contribute during report writing. 1, the County Assembly has filed a document, and on page 59, the County Assembly has attached a letter from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission.
I would like you to clarify whether you have ever appeared before EACC to respond to charges.
The EACC wrote to me after a letter.
Have you appeared to EACC?
No.
No.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Number two, it is all not about what fund, because one of our witnesses, I think it was Lucy, from the, Lucy or Eunice? From the, Lucy. Lucy told her that your interpersonal skills are so bad that you don't recognize nominated MCS. You tell them women who won their seats through the blanket. Can you, under the blanket, can you speak to this evidence so that we know how to treat it?
The evidence, Honorable Chair, is null and void. I have never, to any MCA, that she was given a chance under the blanket.
The last point that I have is your husband, the first gentleman. Looking at MCS, both on the videos and here, they are not mad people. It looks like they find it difficult to work with your husband. Given that it is a fact of law that there is no budget for the office of First Lady, First Gentleman, First anything. There's no such a budget, there's no such a law under the county government. Are you prepared to ask your husband to take a backstage and keep out of any offensive public functions? And by this I mean the functions where he wouldn't be needed. Would you be prepared for purposes of Meru going forward?
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Point of order, Chair.
Point of order, Chair.
Point of order, Chair.
Point of order. There are many now.
Here.
Start with Esther and Kamla.
I'll come to Mandako later. Yes, Esther.
Yes, you were actually cautioning the council there against addressing the first gentleman as your husband.
No. I was cautioning him about the English.
And you're using the same.
Just a minute. That husband of yours. There's a difference in English between that husband of yours and your husband. That husband of yours is abusive, but your husband is respectful. That's
No,
it.
Chair, let me
Yes.
defend you from Senator. He has used it properly.
Yes. Yes,
Chair,
Mandako.
with a lot of respect to you, Chair, I want to completely disagree with you. In that, the first gentleman of Meru County, in social events, Chair, can be sent by Her Excellency to represent her in functions. Mr. Chairman, it is a tradition all over. And it's a practice that has been practiced by all governors when they are unable to attend functions, Chair, that are not official in nature or social in nature within their counties or even outside their counties. They have sent their spouses to represent. So we are not going to gag the first gentleman of Meru to attend social functions, Chair. We have, I think there is, we are just found in a situation where we are not used to having the first gentleman. In fact, I was asking, when they go for the first spouses meeting, there would be only 7 men out of how many women. It's a very unusual situation that we have to learn to get used to. However, what we don't expect is the first gentleman to get involved in the running of the affairs of the county government of Meru. 2, Chair, I'd also asked for a point of order earlier, and you asked me to wait on the Okolea program. Unless there is complete evidence that the governor is using county resources to run Okolea, it will not be fair to ask the governor to abandon a program that she has built for over 10 years. Chair, you are aware that leaders run their personal foundations not necessarily for official work they are doing, Chair, but to address other societal social issues that cannot be addressed using public resources unless there is completely evidence that Okolea is being run by public funds. It would, in my considered opinion, it would not be fair to ask the governor to abandon a program she has started and run for 10 years. And for 10 years, she was not the governor of Meru and the program was running. So I think we have to get evidence that Okolea is using county resources for us to really ask the governor to abandon that kind of program.
Very well. I think, let me handle this point of order.
You can rule for
I
both.
think you have a point of order.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my point of order, Chair, is about the timing, because we are at midnight. And the timing that we had given, or the direction, is that we'll go for recess or some break, then we come back for the final submissions. It's already midnight, and if we continue like this, then we'll stay up to morning. Please, I seek your indulgence.
Thank you. That is for you, with your intelligence. Members, we try to be reasonable when we are in session. I was very specific that could the Senate, the governor, clarify whether the first gentleman, your husband, who appears to offend quite a number of people, specifically MCS, could step back from public functions, the official functions. In the many years I've been in public service, I have never seen the First Lady address an official function of government. Not Jamhuri Day, not Mashujaa Day, nothing. But social issues, including matters of religion, you can go on with it. The videos I've seen, your husband is very conspicuous. Not in a bad way, but he likes his music. He's like me. I'm very conspicuous with my bulls. So that's how people are. So is it possible that we step back? Governor Mandako, as far as my advice on the Okolewa is concerned, I wanted you to learn from Governor Kreitu, a man we respect a lot. He's a senior counsel. He knows the law. You saw when he wanted to continue with those kind of activities, he regularized. Tuaweza? It's called Tuaweza? Yeah. He regularized it. And the lawyers are here will tell you, by allowing